The story you're about to hear is based on true events. Names and some details have been changed to protect their identity. The first thing Elena noticed about him was the cigarette. Not the smoke, not the way he stood in the dim light outside the store. The brand, because nobody smoked those anymore. But she didn't understand why that mattered until she realized who he was. And by then, it was already too late. The party had started just like every other party did. Too many people in a house that wasn't meant to hold them. Music shaking the windows, someone laughing too loud in the kitchen, while red plastic cups piled up on every surface. Elena had only come because her friend insisted, her best friend. "Come on," her friend had said. "You never go out anymore." So Elena showed up, stayed near the kitchen, talked to a few people she barely knew, and waited for the night to wind down. Around midnight, the music died. Someone dimmed the lights, and someone else walked in carrying an old wooden Ouija board. "All right," one guy said, dropping it on the table. "Who's brave enough?" A few people groaned, a few people laughed, but eventually, curiosity won, as it often does. 6 people sat down around the kitchen table, while everybody else leaned against the walls, watching. Elena rolled her eyes. "This is fake, you know." Yeah, someone said. "Put your fingers on it anyway." They placed the planchette in the center, 2 fingers each. "Is anyone here with us tonight?" someone asked dramatically. Nothing happened. The pointer didn't move. They tried again. Still nothing. People started chuckling. "Told you," Elena said. But one of the guys leaned closer to the board. "Ask if it wants to talk to someone in particular." Another girl shrugged. "Okay. Is there someone here who wants to talk to one of us?" For a moment, nothing. Then the planchette twitched. At first, it barely moved, just a small vibration under their fingertips. Then slowly, it began sliding across the board. E, L, E, N, A. Everyone went quiet. Elena laughed nervously. "Very funny. Which one of you is pushing it?" "No one," someone whispered. Another question was asked. "Who are you?" The planchette moved again. M, A, R, T, I, N. "Martin?" someone said. Elena frowned. "I don't know any Martin." The pointer moved again. "Because she's pretty." A few people laughed, but it sounded forced. "Okay, that's creepy," Elena said. "Ask if something," her friend urged. Elena sighed, but it left her fingers on the board. "All right, Martin, where are you?" The response came immediately. "Here." A ripple of unease moved through the group. "What do you mean here?" someone asked. The board answered slowly. "I lived on your street." Elena's stomach tightened. Someone else asked the next question. "What happened to you?" The planchette paused, then slid again. "Hit, car, dead." The room fell silent. "When did you die?" Elena asked quietly. "Long time ago." "Why talk to Elena?" someone asked. The planchette moved faster now. "She noticed me. I noticed her." Elena pulled her fingers away. "Nope." But the board moved one last time. "I want to meet her." A chill ran down her spine. "That's not happening," Elena said. The pointer slid again. "We will meet." Eventually. That was enough. Elena stood up. "Okay, yeah, I'm done with this." Someone suggested a beer run. "Your dad's store's still open, right?" Someone asked Elena's friend. "Yeah," she said. "He's out of town this week, and I do have the keys." 2 girls grabbed their jackets and walked down the quiet street toward the small corner store. The fluorescent lights inside hummed slowly as they unlocked the door and stepped in. Her friend flipped the lights fully on and headed behind the counter. "Grab whatever we need," she said. They moved quickly, grabbing a case of beer from the cooler. "No point in ringing it up," her friend laughed. "Dad won't care." Elena lifted the case and headed toward the door, while her friend locked up behind them. That's when it happened. The floor near the entrance had just been mopped earlier that night. Her foot slipped. The box of beer tilted in her hands. Whoa! She started to fall. But someone caught her. A hand grabbed her arm, steadying her up before she hit the ground. Careful. The voice was calm, smooth. Elena looked up. The man standing there looked like he had just stepped out of another decade. Dark hair, combed very neatly back, very sharp features. A white button-up shirt with the sleeves rolled up, black slacks. Between his fingers was a cigarette, long, white, with a faded red band near the filter. He took a slow drag and smiled. You all right? Elena nodded. The floor's slick, he said. Smoke curled up as he spoke. You've got to watch your step. Their hands brushed as he steadied the beer case. You know, he said casually, you're even prettier in person. Elena blinked. What? He tilted his head slightly. We were speaking earlier. Her stomach dropped. No? His smile widened. You know who I am. The air suddenly felt heavy. I'm Martin, he said softly. The name echoed in her mind. The board, the promise that they would meet eventually. Elena stepped back. No. He took another drag from the cigarette. I told you we'd meet. For a moment, the lights seemed to flicker, and something about him felt all wrong, like he didn't fully belong there. Elena turned, and she rushed towards the car. Her friend laughed as she jumped in. Well, that took long enough. Elena stared straight ahead, shaking. Her friend grinned. Did you just land a boyfriend? Because that dude was hot. He looked like a movie star. Elena whispered, that was him. What? The board. Her friend's smile had faded. Elena, what are you talking about? Martin. Her friend slowly looked back toward the store. Under the street lamp outside, within the mist, the man stood watching them. The cigarettes slowly glowed in the darkness, and he didn't look surprised to see them leave. He only watched them, waiting, like he knew that wasn't the last time that he'd see her again. Thanks for listening. Please subscribe for more daily videos.